That actually was going to bring me to my next question, to say that are you partners or do you intend to ally with another supposedly maybe so-called separatist movement, especially I'm talking to maybe a nation across from your country. And for this, for example, I mean Nigeria. Nigeria has Biafra, which seems to advocate for the same things you're advocating for. Do you think you can be partners in pushing this agenda?
Well, we are struggling to help ourselves. We cannot partner with people who are also struggling to help themselves, because who can help the other? No, so that's not going to be. We need people. We need a nation that can help us. Because our case is not just trying to succeed through the use of force. We have every legal argument. Our matter could just be presented to the International Court of Justice by any member country, and the matter is resolved through justice at that level. That's where we are. I don't think there's any so-called separatist movement in Africa that is at the level that we are. We are a sovereign nation whose sovereignty was stolen from us. So we are restoring it. And we need people who are part of the community of nations who can stand for that truth and fight for it. We cannot go and partner with people who are trying to actually dissect or separate, cut off a part of the country from another country. We are not doing that, because we are already a separate nation that was annexed. So because we need both, we can win this diplomatically if people who stand for the truth will decide to rise up and speak or take necessary action. We can have this discourse at the ICJ by arbitration, or we can sue them we can take this matter to the floor of the United Nations by a member country, and that they will not be promoting secession, so to speak, which is very unpopular in the international parlance.
Yeah.
They will actually be just on the side of truth by doing so. And then also need countries who can boldly, on the side of truth, give us what it takes to defend the victims when you cannot stop the assailant. Those who are, when you cannot stop those who have the annexor, then you can arm help to arm us so that we can defend ourselves. That is called self-defense. And those who are sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, they say they are doing so to help the Ukrainians to defend themselves.
Yes, those are bloc.
If the whole world
these are bloc countries. Yes, these are bloc countries that are coming together in the example of Ukraine that you gave. Now, talking about blocs, what has been the response of the African Union and Ecowas in maybe supporting or addressing your case?
The African situation is very complex. As I tell you now, if the founding fathers of the African Union will come back alive today, they will be disappointed. Yeah, because everything they conceived to do will have been truncated by the world order. When we talk of African countries, I think somehow we are talking about entities that can make their own decisions. And no, but that's not the case. We are talking of people who cannot make their own decision, because many did not win election, and they have been imposed and kept by the powers that be in Europe. And so, do you imagine that they can sit in any meeting and make a decision as they think, as they see it? No. Africa itself has to become independent for them to make independent decisions and judgments and evaluation of issues like this one. So until you are independent, you don't have the boldness. You cannot be fair and just. You cannot say what you want to say. You cannot do what you want to do unless the master that you still have over you agrees with you. That's what we have in the AU. That's what we have in all these regional bodies. Now you can see it in Ecowas. You can see it in the CEMAC. Those are all Western clubs, completely dominated. They dictate what they do and what they don't do. They dictate their agenda. How? Because of the kind of leaders that we have had, not now. If I say what the leaders we have, I'm talking about the current leaders, not because of the kind of leadership that we have had in all these countries. The real patriots and nationalists in Africa, where are they? Where are the Julius Nyerere? Where are the Mugabe? Where are the man of Libya, Gaddafi? Where are those people who thought like Kwame Nkrumah? They've either been killed or they have died naturally and they are no more. And we have a new crop of leadership that have been taught that the only way they can survive politically was to continue to pay allegiance to the West and subject themselves to whatever they want, their desires, and do so. And that as long as they do so, they will be there. They will be there. People have to go to Europe to seek endorsement before they can run for election. That's what we have. That's what we have. So we don't have independent countries and their funding. Go and look at the funding of the AU. Where are the funds coming from? It is a shame. Go and look at the funding of all these regional bodies. They make sure that they fund. They're all depending on the West to survive. Yeah. That's not supposed to be. I think if you go to the Asia, that's what is happening. Their regional organization needs funds, and all their money is coming back from somewhere. No, they raise the money.